Okay, this is a 2003 Saturn L series, and it has a 4-cylinder with the 4T40E transmission, and we're going to do a transmission service. And the first step is to remove this. This is the level plug to check the level, so I'm going to remove that so some of the fluid can drain. That's what it'll look like, and it's an 11mm bolt. And the reason I'm doing that is so that there's just less fluid that spills out once I remove the pan. You don't need to do that, but I just figured it'll help me to not make as much of a mess. And this fluid is freaking nasty. Should not be that color at all. The next step is to loosen these bolts. They're 8mm, and you can see they don't need to come out all the way, but once they get a little loose, the fluid will start dripping. So now what you're going to do is loosen every one of these bolts all the way around. And just be really careful. I would recommend starting on this end first or on this end, so that way when the pan comes off it tilts and you can catch the fluid. Because right now this entire pan is still full of fluid. So we're going to remove the rest of the bolts now and take the pan off. So this is what I'm talking about. These bolts over here are still in, but all these other ones are removed, so the pan can kind of hang down and drain that last little bit so you don't get splashed on when you remove it. Now that it's sufficiently drained, I think we can remove the rest of the bolts. Alright, and now you're left with the filter, and so you just need to remove it, and when you do, a bunch more fluid is going to drain out. There you go. And now we've got the pan here. So this magnet needs to come off, and we can spray the pan with brake clean. What the pan looks like. And all you have to do with the brake clean is just, give it a couple sprays, spray all this crap out. Not sure what that is. Oh, that's just crap. Okay. Just wash everything out. Let it dry, maybe spray it down with some air, and then the magnet goes right here where this box is. Here's the pan with the gasket, the magnet reinstalled, ready to go. Here's the new filter installed. It just presses in where the old filter goes, and now we just put the pan back on. And once everything's back, you come under the hood right here. This red cap is where you're going to fill the transmission fluid. So just grab it and twist it off. Put a funnel in there, and it takes 6.9 quarts.